Hey guys, my name is Jana, and first off, I am super excited that you are interested in coaching. Like, it has literally changed my life. But before we get into signing up for a coach, I want to make sure that you vibe with me and you know what my passions are and how I got started, because there's nothing worse than getting started and realizing that we won't work well together. So I'm going to start by going into my story, and then what I do as a coach, how you earn money, because that's the bottom line of stuff, and also how to get started. So a little bit about me. I grew up in a small town in rural Minnesota. Like, my dad is a farmer, my mom works at the school, my brother played sports, so I kind of always followed in his footsteps. Like, he played football and basketball and track, and I grew up playing volleyball and basketball. Not a runner. I tried to in college and that just didn't work out, but basically I was always active. And so I went to school in St. Cloud, and I didn't continue playing competitive sports. I did intramurals, and I didn't really gain the freshman 15 because I was always active, but I did have quite a few ups and downs in my health and fitness just in general. One big one was when I studied abroad in England. I went from working out and working at the campus rec facility to eating lots of potatoes and just not really exercising at all because I was busy doing classes and just living life and drinking beer and whatnot. So I came back, and it was a huge eye-opener because none of my clothes fit, and it was just holy wow, you really let yourself go, Jana. So then I really went back into doing group fitness classes, and I got this crazy idea that I was going to train for a half marathon. Like I said before, I don't know why, I'm not a runner, but it's one of those things, I put it down on my list of things I want to do, so I did it. And so I lost the weight, but I did it in a very unhealthy way. I was running a lot, working out a lot, putting in long days at the gym, but I wasn't eating healthy at all, no nutrition plan at all. And I ended up actually ending up in the hospital after my half marathon because I collapsed and had to stay overnight, and it was just not a great thing. So me and running aren't friends. But anyways, I had lost the weight and was feeling good, the runners thing. And then I graduated college, and it was a horrible time for a marketing person. It was a semi-depression. It was in 2010, so there weren't any jobs. So I ended up being unemployed and essentially living with a grandma, not even my grandma. It was my grandma's friend, down in the cities, and trying to find a job. And it was just very depressing because it was just I was a good student, I did well in school, and all of a sudden I don't have a job, I'm not successful, and I wasn't used to that, and it was hard. And so I got out of the habit of working out, and I put on a lot of weight, and it was very frustrating. And I finally got a job that I hated, but it was a job, so I was happy I had a job, but I was very depressed, just not in a good place in my life. And then I found a job in marketing, and it was just oh my gosh, this is amazing. So I moved to a new city. I knew one person, and just kind of started over. And I had a gym membership, and I was doing that, and life was good. I was happy with my job, happy with everything. I joined a lot of volleyball leagues and met a great group of people. I moved in with my boyfriend, got a dog, life was good. And then all of a sudden, life wasn't so good. We broke up. And so I was essentially living with my ex-boyfriend and my dog for a few months, but I was just I was in a house, and I wasn't going to go back to an apartment. And so it was a very, very shitty time. Who will be out there being yeah, it's awesome living with your ex-boyfriend. It was embarrassing. It was just awful. And so I finally found a house that I love. I'm in there right now. This is the Jam Cave. And it was good. I focused on me. I was broken, and it took a while for me to get unbroken. And so I really like dove into work. I dove into my volleyball teams and just like having fun. And I wasn't expecting anything. And all of a sudden, like Chris came into my life. And like I thought he had a girlfriend. It wasn't anything like crazy, but we started hanging out. Turns out he didn't have a girlfriend. And we started dating. We would eat tots, which are still amazing, but and we would drink beer and we'd go out and have fun. And it wasn't long after we started dating that I was just like, oh my gosh, like I'm putting on the weight again, and this is just like I was really uncomfortable in my own skin. I don't even know what I capped out at, but I was just feeling very uncomfortable. So I was just open and honest with him, and I'm like, okay, I've had ups and downs, and I'm sick of it. I need to find something that sticks. And so I saw a girl who was from a town close to me, posting her workouts and her recipes, and she just seemed very happy. And I'd been following her for a while, and I finally mustered up the courage to ask her like what she was doing and if she could help me. And she was very honest, and like I suck at food, like I don't like cooking. I like to eat, but I don't like cooking. And she helped me find a program that made fitness fun again, and that really like got me into eating the proper portions of each type of food I should have. And in Shakeology, like honestly, like that has been a huge factor for me, and that is a huge part of coaching for me. It was just like having that consistency. And so she said that those like three things, the fitness, the nutrition, and the Shakeology, would really help me like reach my goals. And so I was just like, yes, I want to do it. And she suggested that I sign up as a discount coach, so I would get 25% off all the products. I was like, heck yeah, like I had no idea what coaching was. So she plugged me into a challenge group, and I dove all into my fitness journey, my health journey, everything. I completed the 60-day program and had amazing results. Like I was stronger, more confident, and just like had more energy, and life was good. Like everything about it was good because I was like reading books that made me feel good, and like life was good. So flash forward, that was in February 2016, and I really haven't missed a day of my Shakeology. Like it just really makes me feel great. And I decided to help others with my coaching journey. And so now that you know about me, I'll go into what I actually do as a coach. So I had mentioned challenge groups, and it really is a community where we work with, there's a group of people who are all working on themselves, and it's just a place to be positive and help hold each other accountable. I know every time you look on social media, there's something negative going on, and it's so easy to get trapped into that like negative, like horrible, like downfall spiral. And so the challenge groups are really great because you check in, log your workouts, log your nutrition, check your progress. So one, it's really just being a product of the product, working on you, doing your workouts, drinking your shake. If you do the performance line, like logging all of that. I mentioned I got into reading. It's personal development. Like Beachbody really wants you to be the best version of you. So if you have depression, if you have anxiety, you have anything, like they want you to overcome that, because that's all about like becoming the best version of you. It's not just the fitness and nutrition, it's like your mind too. And getting that switch of mindset has been huge for me. And then another one of the vitals is inviting. So I invited you to come here and see what this coaching thing's about. It's really just helping other people. And I mean, Beachbody has changed my life in so many ways that I don't want to be selfish and keep that all to myself. Like I want to help other people too, because I know how much it has changed my life. And recognize is the fourth one. So like in our challenge groups, it's really like shouting out people who are doing great with their fitness, doing great with their nutrition, reading their books, coaches who have helped somebody, just in general. Like I know how great it feels when somebody recognizes me for doing a good job. And so that's part of the positive community, just recognizing other people for doing a great job. But one of the biggest things is just because you are a Beachbody coach does not mean you are Beachbody. Like it does not mean like go plaster, oh hey, Shakeology on sale, link here. Like, it is not supposed to be that. So like when I signed up for a coach, like I said, I liked volleyball, I liked sports, I had a dog. Like, these are all things that I love and I still love. Like, traveling is a huge part of my brand. If I could get paid to travel the world, hands down, I would go do that. And then, like, I love leggings. I love being sporty. Like, I am not wearing makeup. I am wearing like a athletics thing. Like, that is me. Like, I am not somebody to go out and wear fancy dresses and do my hair and cook stuff. Like, one of my like brand things is so easy, Jana can do it. Like, I embrace that I suck at cooking. Like, that is me. And so, like I said, like what I do, it's really running those challenge groups and helping people get results, because I mean, that's what it is. Like, that's and it's really just being positive and encouraging other people on social media, in person, just being not that you have to be happy every day, but just share your journey with other people. Recognize people for doing great jobs, and really it's about helping other people get started. So goes into how do you earn money with Beachbody. The biggest thing, like when you help somebody get started, like Beachbody recognizes that they would be nothing without the referrals. So you do get a commission for helping people with workouts, with Shakeology, with the performance line, and any of the new products that come out. Anytime you help somebody get started, you get a commission on the sale. And if you continue to grow your team, you do get team volume. We can go into all of that in more detail when you get started, but there are ways for one, helping people, and then helping your team grow. And so the final part is, how do you get started? One of the best ways, like I had mentioned before, is really signing up with a challenge pack, because you get everything all in one, like ready to get started. You get the workout, you get the supplements. So whether you choose to go with the Shakeology route or the performance line, you get a 30-day supply of that, and then you get the portion control containers. So like I said, I had amazing results from that, and the challenge pack really is the best way to get started, because like, you're a product of the product. That's one of our things. So it's helping like you get results to inspire other people to get results. If you do not want to do the challenge pack, there is a way that you can sign up without getting the product. At this point to this video, it's like $40. If you get the challenge pack, that $40 fee is waived. So that is one incentive for that too. And then once you are a coach, you do get 25% off all product, but there is also a $15.95 monthly fee, which covers your website, so you can sell stuff to people. All of the training, like there are amazing training programs, kind of like a power hour checklist. There is like different things. So no, regardless of what your goals are, if it's one, you just want to work on you, two, you want to help others, or three, you want to go all in, like there are trainings for everything. So I hope that helped a little bit about like what coaching is, who I am, why I love coaching, and how to get started. So if you have questions, please let me know, and I'll talk to you later.